How's it going? Good?
No, it's not going great.
What's wrong with you?
Internet dating is hard.
Oh, it's not hard.
I don't know. It's not hard?
No.
Oh,
It's
wait.
over the internet. It makes everything easier.
That's true. Like,
He's yes-anding and I'm saying no.
it does make things easier, though. Like, if you used to want to send a letter to Japan, you'd have to, like, pay a
man on a
guy on a
horse.
pony. Fuck!
Now
you just do it with your phone.
Now they got women on horses.
I'm not for that.
Why not?
It just seems it's too sexual, I think.
Oh, yeah. I knew a woman who said the first orgasm she ever had was horseback riding.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So I see what you mean. I think a lot of these women get into the horseback mail delivery business for the wrong reason.
I think so, too, man. It used to be a noble profession. But you think dating on the internet is easy?
Yeah, I think
I was reading a bunch of articles.
It's hard.
Yeah, everybody was saying it was hard.
Oh. Well, yeah, I forget.
Take a look at your phone. It's in black and white. What's wrong with
Nikki, we're in the cold open.
Oh,
all
sorry.
right.
Why do you have your phone in black and white? You're saying
He's got depression issues, and the blue light hurts his brain.
That's the problem. I can't tell who likes me or not on Tinder because my phone's in black and white. So
You think all your pictures are more handsome because you can only see them in black and white.
that has fooled me. That's not even a joke. Look, I am sort of talking to this woman I like. Oh, I'm in love with her, man.
I recommend against it.
Why?
There lies only catastrophe ahead of you.
Yes.
Nikki's in love with a lady.
Shut up.
All
He's
right.
not even on the podcast.
All right.
He,
My buddy Nicky.
Oh, you're talking about your friend who's not here yet?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait till he gets here.
I'm
So
not really looking forward to it personally.
I like this girl a lot. I haven't told her my feelings for her yet. I'm having trouble. It's just bad timing. Every time I go to tell her my feelings, she'll be talking. She'll start talking about something else. Like she'll go on a tangent.
Yeah.
You know, like it just
Like
the other day.
You start to get there, and then she'll bring something else up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like the other day, I was really working up the courage to be like, "Hey, I love you," and and she suddenly started telling me a story about she went jogging and she said she saw a car and the lights were on the car. She's like, "Oh, maybe there's someone in there reading," but then when she got closer to the car, she saw it was a man masturbating, and the man who's masturbating saw her, and he just started masturbating more at her,
Yeah. Sure.
like more ferociously.
They locked eyes.
No, I'm trying to hit on her, and she's telling me the story.
About
And
a real handsome guy.
Yeah, I
masturbating in front
feel
of
like
him.
I got a lot of competition.
That's a joke.
Is that?
Yeah.
Okay. Nick didn't laugh.
I talked at the end.
Did you think it was funny, Nick?
I messed up the
recording
rhythm.
stuff where I don't need to talk for when I'm here.
So this is the open.
If I don't need to be here recording when I'm not here, dipshits. Fucking think I don't have stuff to do on a Saturday? Are you kidding me?
Hey, I want to do one too, though.
Another cold open?
I feel like, yeah. I feel like.
Are we going to make this all on the same up?
Yeah.
If I don't need to be here, do it when I leave.
No,
I'm not
not
doing
gonna-
a hard
I'm-
out at 4.
I'm not. What time is it now?
3:07.
we can get you out of here by 4:30.
Oh, I'm leaving at 4. I don't think you understand.
We got you till
Okay, fine.
4:35.
What do we do? Do we do the theme song before the?
Yeah, we introduced the
Okay.
guests. You're not going to do your cold open?
Well, I was just gonna say I've been doing internet dating, you know.
Move it
And-
after. I know how audio editing works to the degree where you could do a thing.
You know that
I
it's
don't need to be in the
also-
room.
Are you
for
offering?
after.
Are you offering to edit this
It's
for
very
us?
time consuming.
It's you fucking cut it.
Okay, Nikki, you can listen to this part. Just don't talk.
Jesus Christ.
Well, I've been doing dating on the internet, you know.
Yeah, it's
and
hard.
I haven't done it in a couple.
Have you experienced that? How hard it is?
I've noticed that it's hard, but I haven't done it in like 2 or 3 years. You know, the internet kind.
Yeah.
And everybody.
Don't the apps all look sleeker now?
Do you know? Do you know every other chick is ethically non-monogamous? I don't ever remember that a few
Oh,
years
yeah?
ago. Everybody
There's a
I
big.
meet,
It's
like-
they put something. They put what does Jordan Peterson say? They put fluoride in the water.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Is that why
Mm-hmm.
they started putting fluoride in the water?
Yeah, people
a couple years
cannot
ago?
contain themselves
Everybody's
sexually these
ethically
days. I got
non-monogamous.
cheated on.
and polygamous and whatever. Except for me,
I'm gay.
I didn't know, like, I didn't know if I used to be ethically non-monogamous, but, I took a little break from sex to clean up or whatever.
Uh-huh.
So, when you're taking a break from sex to clean up, you're...
Like, clean up your cum from after sex?
Clean up my cum off my chest every 3 days about... You jerk off every day, you can't hit your chest anymore. It's just a thing. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But I thought...
You think the muscle would get stronger and you start shooting further and further, but actually it gets weaker.
Yeah.
You think if the cock was a muscle, every time you jerked off, it would get stronger.
You would think that. So I thought I could just go from like brave, abstinent hero to ethically non-monogamous like everybody else. But apparently you have to go straight into involuntarily celibate. Something. That's a joke
I see
there.
it.
Okay.
I think I fucked it up.
Welcome to the show,
Hold on, I think I got
everybody.
one more.
Okay.
Nick, could you stay quiet? Computers. What do you know about computers?
I know that you can do if you got the if you got the internet on one of them, you can do dating now.
Oh yeah, I love dating on the internet.
I've always heard it's hard.
It's hard, but it's things that are hard in life, you come out the other side, you feel stronger.
Like pull-ups, they're hard, but then you get lats.
Or like when you masturbate your cock out, it gets stronger.
Right, and you get to come further.
So who do you think invented the computer?
Man, I don't even have a guess.
A straight white man, so maybe we should stop shitting on him so much.
All right, there we go.
We were watching Robocop, and we thought it was a really good movie. Then we were watching Robocop 3, and we thought there should be a Robocop 2. Robocop 2, Robocop 2, Robocop 2, Robocop 2.
Hey, welcome everybody to the podcast Pepsi Presents. That's Robocop 2 with Adam and Jason. I'm here with Adam.
Hi, my name is Adam Boughton. I do a podcast with my buddy Jason. The podcast is called Robocop 2 with Adam and Jason, and we've been doing it for 2 years, and we've been friends for about 5 years, and we both used to have drinking problems.
And I cured mine with Scientology.
I'm still working on mine.
I'm just kidding. I don't believe in God.
I got to choose a higher
Listen,
power.
a girl broke my heart this week.
I got to choose a higher power of my own conception, and I chose Xenu.
We got Nicky Martin on the episode this
Nicky
week.
Martin's a beloved friend of mine and Jason's. I've known him longer, and our friendship is deeper.
Check out his show, Chicago Underground Comedy at the Beat Kitchen, Tuesdays at 9. And also check out his Instagram.
If you like his show, you're going to love his Instagram.
It's
His
all
Instagram.
basically his show.
Why did they call it Instagram anyway? Listen to the episode to find out.
And
This is how you can find it if you want to. You go to your computer, you type in vaped_nut, and you hit the search button.
APED
You know what his
_NUT.
Instagram should be vapid nut.
Because
That's what he is.
he's ridiculous.
He's shallow and also a real nut, if you ask me.
Also, our live show is May 8th at Gallery Cabaret.
It's a bar with with 3 microphones.
8 p.m. Come see the show everyone's talking about.
Oh, guess who's going to be our special
Brought to you
guest?
by
It's gonna
Pepsi
be-
Cola.
It's going to be Dale McPeak.
Ever heard of him?
Beloved friend of the show and one of my best friends. Neither one of us has ever hit the other one in the mouth.
All right, thanks and enjoy the episode. All right, you ready for the
welcome to the show. We're here with our guest Nicky Martin. Say hey to the folks, Nikki.
Hello.
Nikki's a producer of
You know,
Chicago.
it doesn't. I don't read my credits. It's
Chicago
who gives a fuck? I'm not
Underground.
talking about comedy. Don't even talk about my comedy. I'm just an interesting guy.
He also works for a news.
Don't talk about my comedy. I'm an interesting guy.
Exactly.
Nikki-
Hey, who the fuck has ever met somebody interesting who's like, hey, I'm interesting. I'm very funny. You'd be like, what the fuck?
Nikki
You're
works-
insane.
Whoa, this is crazy LaCroix. I've never had this.
That's what we're talking about. The key lime LaCroix.
What
It's
the
got
fuck?
Is this mine?
Yes.
No, you already drank a whole can. This is mine.
There you go. We got 2 friggin' left. We got a sixer in here,
Our
fellas.
cold open went so long, he drank 2 LaCroix.
Yes. And this is the best one because it's the lime LaCroix and the coconut LaCroix, and they put them in the same
Quit
fucking can.
talking like that. Can you just be a guy?
Yeah, no bits.
I don't want. This isn't a bit. This is an ad for what I like.
Well, that's
No
also
ads.
a problem
We
based
can't-
on
All right.
we can't have
based on
ads
some
or
stuff we will
bids.
announce later in the episode.
No ads?
Nikki works for a newspaper written by robots.
It's true.
that true?
That's true.
Wow. You are an interesting guy.
Yes.
He's also ethically non-monogamous.
Is that true?
No, ethically monogamous.
Yeah,
Pardon me.
ethically
Pardon me.
monogamous. Yes, I'm ethically monogamous.
Unethically monogamous.
Wait a second.
Whose
What's
ethics are those?
That's
unethical?
where you fuck a kid.
Oh, wait, what?
Wait a second. No, it's
But
not.
only
It's none of
one.
those words. Oh, yes.
Unethically monogamous.
What'd you say?
You're unethically monogamous.
He fucks
You
one
only
kid
fuck
and that's
one
it.
kid.
Just the one. What are we talking? I don't fuck kids, and I would never fuck a kid because clearly they wouldn't know what the hell they're doing.
Oh,
And they would hate it the whole
all
time.
the adults you fuck are so good at sex.
I'm going to tell you what, they know at least the long and the short of it.
hear this
Imagine having to
fucking voice
explain
he's
it to
doing?
them.
Yeah.
Imagine
I tell
having
you
to
what, I'm
explain
fucking
it
a
to them
boy.
from start
I
to
like the
finish.
short of it.
Yeah, that would. But imagine having to be like, all right, little guy, this is sex. I don't know what would you even do.
Yeah, that
Sounds awful.
you
I
don't
can't.
tell-
That's why I would never be a priest or a gym teacher
You
because
don't tell
both of
them
those
it's-
people,
Fuck
you know why
kids.
they do that, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, they fucking.
They
So
don't.
have you ever watched 8th grade volleyball?
You don't tell them it's sex. You call it like hide the whatever. You know.
Hide the
What?
Hide
Hide
my
the cock in your ass.
Hide in a child's butt.
That's fucked up.
Hey, you guys know how this is how you do it. Which one of you guys you find the weakest one? You know, it's like, hey, I notice you're having a little trouble with your hide and seek when you're playing with the other boys. Come into the office.
I'll teach you some tricks
Were
about
you the
hiding.
boy who had a hard time hiding and seeking?
No,
In this scenario?
I never got molested that I remember. I think I was too rough and tumble.
Huh.
Yeah.
They like a real quiet glass.
Some pedophiles like bad boys.
Yeah. Depends. I think that's why I didn't get molested too, because I was a loud little boy.
Because you're too loud.
Yeah,
Nikki-
they were like, this kid talks about fucking everything. He won't shut up. Of course, he would talk about that. And I'm very glad I didn't get molested. I would like to kind of go back
I'm
in
on the
time and
fence.
thank all the teachers. Just thanks for not molesting me.
I
But
feel
what
like
if
I
you-
could get away with more rape jokes if I was molested.
Yeah, for sure.
Sure, you could get away with.
It's like I wish I was black so I could say the N-word.
What if you were doing your tour of thanking the teachers for not molesting you, and then you get to your gym teacher and you have a flashback of the time he molested you?
Then I would specifically not thank him. I'd confront him in front of all the
It'd be
teachers.
pretty
who,
embarrassing, dude.
No.
I think I just thanked the guy and moved down to science.
Keep going. Oh, I thank you too. No.
Nice
In
to
high
see
school,
you again.
I
It's
had
like
a-
seeing that girl from a Tinder date 8 years ago. You see her at the grocery store. You're like, oh, good to see you.
I had a gym teacher who was a molester and a science teacher who was a molester, but weirdly, girls.
Oh, gross.
What happened to them? They go to jail.
One of them, nothing happened to because it was before Donald Trump was president. Everybody gets punished all of a sudden now.
Everybody gets punished for being a bad person.
Well, not everybody. Sometimes you get to be the king of the judges.
Yeah, that's true. He just became king judge
Yeah.
during the cold open.
Nick was on his phone.
Yeah, well,
It was super rude.
You kind of, oh yeah. I was gonna say you kind of gotta forgive him for that, but I was wrong. It was rude. And now that I know Kavanaugh's king, where it's gonna, affect the vibe. But the science teacher was just like embarrassingly, what do you call it? Separated from society.
Oh.
He didn't have to go to jail or anything.
He was
And then
ostracized.
Then the gym teacher was
Kind of
jail.
like Louis C.K.
Gym teacher got
for the
jail.
lesbians from that movie, a children's hour. You ever see the
Yeah,
children's
you're
hour?
looking at your phone.
I'm texting the guy for that we were supposed to try and do a bit with. They both said no.
Well, did the gym teacher go to jail?
That's all right. We could do a longer cold open.
I ain't
Okay.
giving up on it.
No, he's the guy that nothing happened to.
So one was
both
not.
of them were hardly punished.
No.
One of them was not punished at all. One of them just took like early retirement.
Oh, boy.
Some people want earlier retirement.
Yeah, but
That's
you
true.
would think that
And
that would
he
be
was
the one
pretty
who would
old. It might
agree.
not have been early. Might have just been regular
He might have been
retirement.
sticking around for the,
Yeah.
the action.
I bet he was. Yeah, that's the other thing too. It seems like those sex creeps, they do what they do outwardly, but they don't give a fuck about teaching science. Like the last thing that guy was thinking about was like, oh, I can't
It was
wait to show the
actually-
kids how it steams the beakers
You
or some
know,
shit.
I'm trying to be more objective. I'm trying to live my life more authentically day by day. And fellow was a pretty good science teacher.
Well, maybe this doesn't prove my hypothesis because I was about to say the exact fucking opposite
Yeah.
before you interrupted me.
The gym
but
teacher sucked.
okay.
He was
Point is
clearly
the-
there just to fuck like 16-year-old girls.
That's so weird.
which is
Like when I go to
hardly
work or
pedophilia.
whatever, I go to work to do the work. I don't like in the back of my head say, what I'm gonna get done today is actually illegal. Like I don't. It seems like a lot of mental energy that I could never fathom exerting to do. Well, when I go to this, I'm actually thinking about this the whole time, and I'm not even working on that thing I'm doing, but I still have to go through the motions of it, so it has to look good enough that it's like, well, he's at least doing it. You know what I mean?
Could you even actually be a good gym teacher? Like,
If you are a pedophile?
no, I mean, like, can it be done by humankind?
Yes,
That's a
yes,
good
totally.
question.
I thought about this too because I met a person who was a gym teacher, and one thing for young kids, like 1st through 6th grade, and one thing you really got to do is kind of teach them it's fun to be active, and they're gonna get hurt, so you have to immediately help them and teach them it's okay to get hurt when you're being active, which is kind of like a hard hill to climb, really.
I think it's time for announcements.
Okay. Sure. I could say more about that stuff,
Well,
but we can move on.
okay.
Yeah, exactly. You're terrible at this.
That's the nature of
Announcements. Cue the theme song.
There was once a general. His name was Henry M. Roberts. He wanted to have a meeting that started with announcements. These are announcements.
Is this going to be a new theme song?
Yeah, it's the announcements portion. We should have been doing it the whole time.
Great.
So we just got to do a little house cleaning up front, housekeeping. What's the difference? So as I'm sure you listeners at home know, we used to have a sponsorship with a beverage. Can I still say the name?
I think you can say it once.
Say it once, the one time.
Okay, we used to. I'm not telling tales out of school here. We used to have a sponsorship with a company called Coca-Cola Classic, and they've demanded in writing actually that we sever ties to them, and it's I don't know if I should say this has been actually a real pain in the ass because we're not, that's how we paid for the episodes mostly. So we won't. I don't know. We're kind of in limbo with them money wise. There might be some
Money wise, or like they're holding
might-
up a stick and you have to go underneath it.
They might want
Nikki,
their
for
money back.
Christ's sake, yeah, there's some court stuff.
Oh wait, you're saying like actual limbo?
Yeah,
You think we're actually playing limbo with our
they're not
sponsor?
making you do that?
with
have
a,
you
with
ever-
a corporate entity.
I've never.
Is there another
entangled.
scenario that you think that might even be possible?
I actually heard that
Like
the
you're
people
basing
who
this
run
on?
Mountain Dew, before they give out any of the Mountain Dew cash, they make you crack open a pinata.
Why do you do his voice like that?
He just does it. Like I don't think he can control it anymore. That's my only guess. I've asked him politely several times to just talk like a normal fucking
I
guy.
talk like a normal fucking guy. Why are you making fun of my voice?
Like
You could do it?
Like say a sentence you say.
Say the pinata thing again.
I heard. I heard.
What are you doing?
I'm
Why are
doing
you
you.
doing? You're doing
I'm like, I'm
sassy
not really
black
like a
lady
fucking
at me.
impression guy.
I'm not really a fucking impression guy.
Well, you did that one impression.
The what?
You did one impression.
The Matt Damon?
No, it was Clint Eastwood. Look, he's back on his phone.
I was just checking the time.
Twitter was open. I could see it from here.
Oh, you know, it just now automatically opens Twitter. It's like, boom, go on to Twitter, whatever you want. I don't care what you want to use the device for. It's
So,
Twitter.
There might be some legal shit coming down the pike, and we'll keep you informed to the best of our ability.
Definitely, they can help probably.
And the we'll say what we're allowed to say,
Not the name of the company.
not the name of the company anymore.
And I'll
Okay, Nikki,
be the arbitrage. of
you
that.
do an announcement.
One announcement I want to say is I want to thank
One
all the
announcement I
people-
want to say.
I want to thank all the people, each and every one of the people out there who use paper towels.
Okay, what's the
Ooh,
announcement?
use paper towels. No, you don't. You say paper towels, just like
Paper
you and me.
towels.
And then we,
Use paper towels.
Paper towel.
Are you saying my
Paper
voice sounds
towels.
different? Like I'm putting
you're
on like
affecting
like
it
I'm making
to
a little affection
a
of it.
comedic effect. You're doing an effect for an effect.
Wait, that sounds good though. And I will say, even though we're being conversational, I was trying to be goofy around. I was trying to use a little goof on the voice, throw a little goof
see,
shimmer on
He
it.
knows what he's doing.
Yeah, but he doesn't.
Goof shimmer,
Whether
he
there's
calls
a
it.
fucking mic or not, he's just broken. You're a broken person, Nick.
You think I'm broken because I'm doing bits? You think I'm doing too many bits with the voice?
I've recently become
The guy,
heartbroken.
the guy who's self-aware that he's gotten way too goofy. You think I'm doing too many bits with the voice now?
Nick, do an announcement.
Okay, one announcement I'd like to say is that
I
I'd like
can't
to
not hear the voice.
help everybody out and tell them melatonin is great for getting to sleep at night. If you're having a hard time falling asleep, take a melatonin or two. You wake up the next morning, you feel fine. It just brings on the sleep faster.
2?
Maybe 2 or 3. And you take a handful of melatonin at night, and you don't have to go to work the next day.
Melatonin, is that a branded product?
No,
That's
It's a chemical.
it's a chemical
okay.
that I make in my garage.
All right. You know how you do it? You cut it out of a cow's brain.
Really?
Where are you getting cows at?
Yeah, we go to the country.
Where are you getting cows at in this
I go to the
neighborhood?
country, and here's what I do. I got
that's
a
not quite
Ford
right.
F-150, so I can bring one at a time back. I bring the one back, pop its brain out, leave its body, do the brain stuff I need to do.
Do you bring the whole cow to Chicago?
Yes.
Why don't you just bring the brain?
It's a good question.
How much do you
because
pay
I
for
do
your
have to
truck?
bring the fucking body back. I got to bring the body back in the Ford F-150. This time, no brain. And I get it out, and I'm fucking dragging it. But when you're dragging a cow after you cut its brain out and you're pulling it by the horns, because where else would you pull it by?
It's not
Then
heavy.
you pop off the whole face. And then what are you doing? You're standing there holding a cow face like an asshole.
This is all
Somebody
bullshit.
paints it.
I thought you were the guy.
He's laughing because you said bullshit.
I thought.
yes.
Do you know
thought-
you're making a pun?
I thought you were the guy that everybody thinks aliens are real because they find all these brainless cows, but he was just doing one of his stupid goofs.
One of my goose and my spoofs to make melatonin in my
Goofs
garage.
and spoofs. This guy's a big fan of the Putterbaugh sisters.
I think that Tim and Eric did that. That's what I'm ripping off. But I do like the Putterbaugh sisters.
I'm
guess I
a
ripped off
fan
them
for
too.
sure.
All that
I'll
shit
rip off
sucks.
them all. All that shit sucks.
Jason, do you have any announcements?
Yeah, I have a big announcement. I've been masturbating with a girl on Facebook Messenger.
That's pretty sweet, honestly.
Your announcement.
I don't know. Wait, whoa.
Oh, I can
Whoa,
do.
whoa,
I can do
whoa,
my joke
whoa,
from earlier.
whoa. Oh,
What-
do
do
it,
you
yeah.
want to do a joke?
Go in.
You're using Facebook Messenger to masturbate. Oh, you can't, dude. You got to use WhatsApp.
Why?
If you use Facebook Messenger, Mark can see, but I like it when Mark can see. That's why I use it.
So you're
Good
saying I
joke.
should use it?
I'm just saying, most people don't like it
I
when Mark
think that
can
Facebook
see.
owns WhatsApp too, is what I said.
But WhatsApp's encrypted, but it's probably not.
Here's the thing.
I was just thinking about it. It's probably not.
I was just going to ask about the UI. Let's talk about the user interface.
Hey, I have
so
another
you're jacking
announcement.
off on Facebook, right?
Oh, okay, we'll
How
start
do
this
you
announcement.
yes, make sure that you don't like turn the stream off while you're jacking off?
Stream? I'm not
On.
streaming. What are you talking about?
It must be streaming. I mean, it's like streaming video,
Facebook
right?
has a phone in it now.
and it's like streaming video. It's
not
like FaceTime.
That's
No.
weird. Facebook has
It's
a
FaceTime. You just turn
Facebook
it on
has a-
FaceTime and it's on FaceTime.
Facebook has a phone in it now,
That's streaming
and
to
phones
mean
have
that everyone
Facebook
else
in
can
them
see
now.
it.
Stop it. You're hurting me.
Nick, I feel like you're talking over me a little too much. Feel like I am basically on fire this episode, and only about half of it's going to translate. Can I do my announcement now?
Yes, I
think
guess.
Nick would be doing good if we didn't shit on every joke he made.
You mean the podcast would be doing good? Not just me.
What if they-
It's
if
not
they
a
were
competition. It's for the people listening to this. Who is listening to this? You gotta
Why
be
don't
crazy.
you mind your own fucking business?
Yeah. How much we pulling home now?
You think Picasso was painting his paintings and going like, "Who's even gonna look at this?"
I do that with comedy a lot. I'm like, no one will look at this. Is that your final one?
3. There's one more in there.
I have an announcement. I publicly renounce Jordan Peterson.
Nice, man. How come?
Because he turns out he's wrong. I thought he was right, until because I was like, I had the DTs, from alcoholism, and then I found this guy on the internet, and he said like 20 things that made my life 100% better, each one of them. So my life was like 2,000% better. But then I was doing internet dating, and I went on a date with a lady, and she said, "What's the last book you read, Adam?" And it's like, "What's the last book I read? What do you want to know? The last disease I cured?" That's part of the gag. The story is true. That's a gag inside the true story. So I told her.
Nick looks so bored.
I'm not bored.
I told
Let
her.
him do it.
I told her the truth because Jordan Peterson said you had to tell the truth to
Why
ladies.
he said that?
He said you got to tell the truth to ladies.
Yeah, no wonder he's a fucking virgin.
So I told her I read his book and she walked out of my life forever. So I'm renouncing Jordan Peterson because he's wrong. You have to lie to women. You got to say
He was wrong about that women part.
You got to say you're great at sex and you have it all the time and you never even fucking heard of Jordan Peterson.
Who the fuck is Jordan
Here's the
Peterson?
thing, though. Here's the thing. I know about Jordan Peterson, and I know that when you lived in like a hallway, and then he told you clean your room, and you were like, "That's not a bad idea."
Now I have a beautiful apartment.
Yeah, he's got a house.
Because I watched some YouTube videos and I read a beautiful apartment, and I'm cripplingly alone also. Here's another thing for all you Jordan Peterson fans out there. Just quit fucking talking about him. You're ruining everything for me.
Oh,
Can't you just watch it in your fucking apartment and keep your mouth shut?
Absolutely. If he helps you, watch it in your apartment, keep your mouth shut. What did he say that made you think like, well, I guess my life could be better if I followed this advice?
Dr. Peterson, if you're listening, I have publicly,
I'm sure he is.
I have publicly renounced you, and I can't watch your videos anymore, and I can't read your books anymore. But we can still be best friends.
But what in the books and videos? What was it when he was talking about how actually women wear high heels to be sexy and shit like that? Or, well, I mean, because I've cherry picked things, but whenever you get in an argument with the Jordan Peterson head online, they go, "You gotta watch this 18-hour video, and then you'll understand." And it's like, well, fuck, I'm not gonna.
It. All the.
But
good
what
shit
did you
is
like?
18 hours.
What did you?
That a bunch of my problems were my fault. I mean, that's kind of the nuts and bolts of it, and that. If you want to just take a minute and work on yourself. You don't got to be, you're like a fucking piss-covered alcoholic. You're not going to be a genius tomorrow. Why don't you work on doing the laundry?
Okay. You mean like you're...
And also, I don't think trans people should be able to vote.
Yeah, this is another one of his nuggets of juice. But you felt like before you had watched those videos...
When you
like,
go to vote, you need to present an ID with... I don't know.
Oh, that's a good point.
Try to give it a...
Holy shit, you're about to say something really interesting.
But I was going to say that before you watch the videos, it felt like the scale of problems was too much. You're like, I want a badass life, but where do I even start? And then he was like, here's how you could start. Here's a smaller scale to embark on.
I mean,
do the laundry,
I really haven't
clean your room.
Watched any of it in like a year. I know I went to him because I'm like, oh, this is a fucking transphobic guy. I got to watch and make sure he's not going to hurt my friends or whatever. That's how I discovered him. And then he did like a fucking 50-hour lecture on Genesis, and I'm like...
Genesis maybe the band or like the book?
I wish it was the band.
I struggle with depression, so maybe
Shut up.
Maybe I should be eating...
I don't want to do this. No one's depressed. That's my thing.
We're finally getting something good in the podcast.
No one's depressed. You want to buy a rock from me?
So here's another thing he said. Real simple. It's like eat fat and protein in the morning. And it'll help because if you're like the type of guy I am, you're gonna panic. It's gonna happen. So you want your body to be burning that shit and not sugar.
Sure.
So that's like a real simple thing.
Eat fat and what? He got you on keto diet?
No.
It's not exactly keto.
Well, I don't know.
Fat and protein is exactly what
I have almost cut
keto
carbs
diet
out.
is you cut carbs out.
Yeah, I'm never gonna do that. I'm a carb freak.
You're not like a depression guy though, right?
Yeah, I am. You know what?
You were on antidepressants. You used to do a bit about
and
it.
they didn't do anything good for me. And then this year I got on ADHD medicine, and it's really helping me a lot.
But it's making you talk like that.
It could be. It could
You're
be
eating Adderall?
Yeah, I'm eating Adderall.
Ooh.
And you know how I know it's not, or how I have ADHD or ADD or whatever I have, is because everybody tells me their experience on Adderall is totally not mine. It's very much like I take it and my worries stop and I'm not able to focus on one fucking thing, but more just like there's not the yelling in my head where it's like everything you do is a waste of time, moron.
Yeah.
No longer does that guy get to yell as loudly. So I was always thought the antidepressants would do that.
So we have to put this podcast in the self-help category now.
we are talking a lot about self-help. But I mean, no, I think Jordan Peterson sucks, but like,
why do you think it sucks?
Because he's a
told
fucking
to.
frog guy. No, I've watched enough.
He was told
he's a
to
fucking frog
by the
guy.
New York Times.
By
That's
the
why.
New York Times. No, I was told to by
Hey,
the
Nick.
Chapo Trap House. It's really
Oh,
my
no.
guys I listen to told me he suck, and I think he sucks. But the truth is, when I did listen to him, he was being like a fucking nerd. Being like, actually, if we read Cinderella, we see that women are accustomed to staying in the home. And I'm like, shut the fuck up, you Canadian ass bitch. I'm going to kick your ass when I see
He
you.
really just sounds like every professor I've ever talked to.
Yeah,
You
he's
had
like-
shitty professors. These
Oh, you had a bunch of
really,
great
yours are
professors.
yeah,
great.
dude. I like fucking
Well,
no
you
chumps.
fucking throw
Nick's
football
Nick's
and-
professors are like, cool, bro. Want
Yeah.
to smoke weed with me? That's all your
I
professors.
like Noam Chomsky where he's so fucking dry and boring. You're like, I have no idea what you just
you don't
said,
think
but it must
that
have been
guy's
so smart.
dry and boring?
Jordan Peterson?
Yeah.
No, he gets all, he's always like logic and reason, but
Look,
he gets
I just-
so impassioned
I
and
just
his
wanted-
voice
I just
cracks
wanted
like
to
a
do-
damn nerd.
I just want to do this fucking gag I was working on because John said Jordan Peterson's not popular enough to be able to do a joke on stage, so I wanted to throw it away on the podcast. Now we've been talking about
who's
fucking
John-
John Margeluski.
People on the
mutual friend
internet
John.
who listen to podcasts know Jordan Peterson.
Yeah, and
Surely, yeah.
if you guys
He's a
can't figure
podcaster's delight.
out what team I'm on, it's the
I
good,
like a
it's the good
rapper's
one.
delight.
Nick, do you have any announcements? Another
I
one?
guess I have another one. And my announcement is Professor Richard Wolff. If you want to listen to a damn professor online, listen to that socialist motherfucker who tells you about worker co-ops.
You're a socialist?
yeah.
Yeah.
Since
You're
Bernie.
you're a socialist?
No, I'm gonna kill myself in a week.
Yeah, you really
Okay.
aren't political at that point.
Then,
It's like, I got a
well-
week left.
What the fuck? But socialism's more like economic than political, right?
It's everything.
It's It's everything.
okay.
Like capitalism is
Well,
everything.
I think you should take a bunch of credit cards out if you're going to kill yourself in a week.
You're right.
That ain't a bad idea at all.
I
Hey,
think
why are you
I
going to kill
think
yourself in
should-
a week? You're
I think-
jacking off with that lady on Facebook Live or whatever.
Yeah, I bet that makes your heart feel real good.
I just didn't have an answer to your question. I wanted to have a reason I wasn't a socialist or anything. I have a big announcement to make.
Okay.
I'm gay. I've hated this whole masturbating with a woman online so much.
Have you tried it with a man?
I'm thinking about it.
Honestly, yeah, I bet there'd be less guilt there in a way because it does feel weird to. Here's the thing: it's the angle for the woman. Is how is she holding the thing? So you see her vagina,
it's so
see
great,
her
man.
face,
I don't-
you see
I
her
don't know.
boobs.
I've seen it all.
Can you like?
You see it all. What do you mean?
Yeah.
She like cranking it up?
I'm talking. There's a hole
How's
in
she
the
light
wall.
it?
I started watching.
Because I would think, what are you doing? You're putting it by your dick, right?
No,
You don't want this.
You hold it up.
I will show her
like-
my dick.
like,
whatever.
I'll show her my
That's-
dick.
that's
Hey,
a
I'll show her
popular
my
one.
dick.
Different
right?
parts you do different parts. You know.
Oh, so it's kind of moving the
How
phone
many-
around.
It's
how many
different
parts-
parts you do different parts.
You move the phone around.
How many parts to jerking off are there?
There's the
depends-
preamble.
it depends how
Of course, there's
creative
the
you are.
attention getter right at the top.
Sorry, I'm hanging out with some of my less creative friends who can't do a decent homemade porno.
I watched the porn the other day. It was 3 screens, so it's
What
like
the hell?
the same lady and like fucking a guy and sucking him off. And even grosser third thing.
What's a grosser third thing?
But it was like
Just say what the
all-
grosser third thing
I
is.
couldn't think. It was probably anal. I can't remember what it was.
Oh, it's-
but it was like, so it was like this happened 20 minutes ago. This happens 20 minutes in the future, and you get to watch them all at the same time.
Wow,
Yeah.
if you get used to
That
that,
sounds-
you will never enjoy sex the rest of your life.
Yeah, I know. I'm in
You're
trouble.
Like, you're like,
I'm
I
in
wanna-
trouble,
I'm in
man.
trouble.
I want to fuck somebody, but I also want to do the future fucking at the same time.
Is that?
Pretty soon though, I'm just gonna have enough money to buy the goggles and get one of those robots that blows you, and I'll be.
Why don't you
fine.
get a prostitute?
I think I'm
Or
going
sex
I think-
worker.
I think-
Sorry, Nick.
I think I'm.
No, I don't. I actually wonder this about people all the time. If you want to have sex with someone, why don't you get a sex worker? What's wrong with getting a sex worker?
I'm gonna get a sex worker at
Nothing
Christmas.
wrong with it. At Christmas, nice. Do you have a little money in from the
I'm
parents?
sure that'll make your Christmas full of.
Yeah.
I I didn't think
something.
it is sad to do it by Christmas.
I've been doing all this work on myself, and it seems so strange to me, but God works in mysterious ways. The solution to my problems was a prostitute this
The
whole
whole
time.
time. I remember
time.
there was a guy who used to go on stage
Wait,
and talk about, I'm a virgin. I'm like, why don't you just pay?
Virgin comedian.
Can I tell
And then
you?
I looked it up, and it's because
He's religious, right?
no. Like, I mean, or why don't people who are virgins go to prostitutes? It's because the reason is you feel bad about being a virgin, and you feel like nobody wants to sleep with me. So then you get a prostitute, and it's like, I gotta pay a person to sleep with me. I feel
Yeah.
even worse. But at the same
We
time,
offered to,
they think the sex is gonna be fun the first time, and it fucking ain't. You
Yeah.
might as well do it with a stranger and be like, I'm sorry about that. Here's $100 or however much.
Yeah.
It seems much easier.
100
Pretty
seems
good
low.
deal.
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know. It
Okay,
seems,
Nick.
I feel like 100 for.
Sorry, you never had to research a fucking hooker before.
I don't know how much.
It might
how
be
much
for
is it?
about how the prostitutes I would get, which would be Matt. So,
Oh, I have an announcement.
I want to say about that guy. I know who you're talking about because Adam said his name.
Yes,
And
that really must have
we were
triggered
gonna
it.
we were gonna take donations out at my open mic to get him a prostitute, and he refused.
Yes, and I bet it was because
And he said he wanted his first time to be meaningful,
Yeah.
which is like,
yeah, it's like, well,
You
buddy,
think I'm
you're
gay?
literally
Well-
asking for the world. This is not gonna be for most people. It's not very fun. Most people it just hurts bad, and it's like I don't like that.
I recently switched. Like, I didn't think that getting a prostitute was necessarily a good thing to do, but just like earlier today, I quit respecting women.
Earlier today,
what happened?
right when the judge came into power.
What happened? Jason made me block this lady on all three social media platforms. That's
that
what
was
happened.
That was for you. That
Yeah, and
wasn't-
so is the prostitute. And I think I'm gonna maybe switch. I think I'm gonna be a Republican for a while.
get
I
a-
have an
you
announcement.
should get WhatsApp.
I don't know how.
I have an announcement. I'm ethically non-monogamous now.
Oh,
You're using so many multisyllabic words that ethically.
You want me to
Non-monogamous.
talk in single syllabic words?
if you're ethically non-monogamous, you think all people should be non-monogamous?
I think it means I should get 2 prostitutes.
I bet you could. I don't know how you get a prostitute in Illinois, but I bet you'll
When
tell me when you figure
when
it out.
I go to this wedding next week, I'll be.
You're gonna try there.
Not a bad idea. No, I don't have a hotel room. I'm staying with some friends, but they are former group sex partners of mine. So we'll see what
You're
happens.
gonna get a prostitute and have group sex with them.
Well, I could just skip the prostitute.
Skip the president, have the
Fuck
group.
my friends.
I thought you had to-
I thought you had to bring
bridesmaids.
one. You know,
Is it a man and a woman?
Yeah,
It's like the Devil's Triangle, like the judge played.
I thought it was like a potluck.
that sounds racist or
The judge,
sexist.
the Judge Kavanaugh, he did the Devil's Triangle.
Right.
And
Yeah.
he said, "I did I've never done the Devil's Triangle.
Me
Is it
neither.
fun?
I've never had a 3-way. Have you?
Not really.
They're not.
Kind of.
Just made out with
I
two
think-
girls at the same time when I was a drunk high schooler.
I think you have to be
it's pretty hot.
more sexually proficient than I am to succeed in a
Like the
3-way.
Devil's Triangle.
Yeah.
What was the Devil's
The
Triangle?
Devil's
like for you?
Triangle is just when you and your buddy abuse a lady. I don't do that sort of thing.
Oh, is that?
It's
That's
too-
really
it's-
what
it's-
it is. Where
it's
oh,
running-
gross.
No, it's
Yeah.
running a train.
No, it's where it's like where you high five when one of you's fucking her from behind and one of
I
you's
thought
fucking her in the mouth.
I mean, of course, that the rape judge does the rape sex. But
Isn't that running a train?
I thought it was
Running a train is where you
consensual
wait
threesome
outside
two
of your
men.
buddy's room and take turns raping a lady.
Not raping.
Jesus
Why do you keep on
Christ.
making it about rape?
Well, certainly.
Patrice
Look,
O'Neill.
okay, I'm trying to be liberal or whatever. If you're running a train on a lady, I guess you're not raping her.
It,
because
it could be
no, no.
consensual.
No, there's no such thing as
a lady's
consensual trains.
consenting
There's
to
no such thing as consensual
a
sex.
drunk lady's.
There's no such thing as consensual train.
Let's start there. And
Any
then work
train
backwards
is rape.
all
That's
the
And I'm
what,
talking not just sexual trains. I'm talking about the Amtrak. I'm talking about the Metro. I'm talking about coal power trains.
There was a very unpopular
Says the
feminist
autistic guy.
who thought that all penetration was rape. Do you know who I'm talking about?
No.
Fuck. It's
Gwen
Judith
Stefani.
Butler. Bell hooks.
I
don't know.
You know her though.
I know her. I love her. It's Simon Dubois.
Oh, yeah.
Dubois.
That is cool that you just named 3 feminist authors,
Yeah, that's
and I
pretty
said
good.
Gwen Stefani.
You know what sucks is if you
I can
read.
see her. God damn it.
The more you read, the more you're like,
Gwendolyn
oh,
Brooks.
why do I do this? Like, no one
that's
gives
a
a
poet.
fuck about this shit.
She was largely
See,
rejected
saying
by.
TV stuff.
She was largely
Stein,
rejected by the
something
feminist.
Stein.
No.
Gertrude Stein. Is
oh my god.
Reading
what was her
sucks.
name?
Kids don't read.
Do you have another announcement, Nick?
What? Is this the format of the show?
Okay, we'll move on, right?
Yeah, we can move on if you want. We've done 45 minutes on 2 segments.
I think it's shirts off time.
Oh.
You guys take your shirts off or something?
You do too.
No, we take our shirts.
I don't want to take my shirt off. I'm wearing a coat.
Too bad. Oh, it's shirts off time. Cue the theme song.
It's time to take your shirt off. Go ahead and take your shirt off. It's fun to take your shirt off with your friends. So take your shirt off. Me and Jason take our shirts off. You're the guest, so take your shirt off. If you're listening to the podcast, shirts off.
Now we take pictures of each other. Isn't that the second part?
I can't do it because I don't have my phone. Nick, take your shirt
I'm not
off.
taking my shirt off.
Here,
I don't
we
want
take
to.
pictures of us.
What?
This is dumb. And there's
Well,
you
you
can't
never-
see it. It's
you
a
never-
podcast.
you never do
No,
anything
it's
dumb?
for our Patreon. You gotta take pictures of us.
Yeah, take pictures of us.
Take pictures in fucking black and white.
Why don't
It will be in color. It's
Why
just
don't
my
you-
phone screen is in black.
Are you
and
really not going to take your shirt off?
No.
white. It's pretty lame. Especially because you're the one on the bed, so you're kind of in the way.
I'm trying to get you into that.
What could we maybe do to help you participate in the segment? Can you just lift your shirt up?
No, I don't like this game.
Look at all his LaCroix.
Oh, nuts. I don't know. I'm going to have a fourth unless you guys want it. Who wants it?
I don't know if
I would
we-
drink it if you don't want it.
I don't know
But if you want it, you should have it.
All right, 3 in a row.
I don't know if we can move on.
Isn't this stuff healthy?
I think it is healthy. I was talking about that.
Nick, we got a
It's-
lot of segments to get
I
through.
don't know what the fuck's healthy anymore.
Yeah, I just saw they got sued for saying it was natural, and people are like, it's not natural.
What's healthy? You know, is chips healthy? There's a lot of
What
types
about
of
weed?
chips.
Is weed healthy?
Is weed healthy? It's a vegetable. It's actually a flower.
Flour is a vegetable. It's the stem, the leaves, and the roots are vegetables. The only thing that's a fruit is the fruit.
Oh.
And my friend Nick's a fruit.
I never understood. Oh, well, you're supposed to say me. I came out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're
Remember my
supposed to-
big announcement? Nobody even cared.
That's a good thing.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's
Yeah.
how liberal we are. I'm
Yeah,
just kidding, guys. I'm going to be in the closet till I die.
Okay.
I'm
It's
gonna be
okay.
in the
It's
closet
okay
till
in
my
the
mom
closet.
dies.
It's the only
I
way to
always
get,
say
you
that.
get the only way to get into heaven, I
You
understand.
get to pretend you're upset about some lady.
Meanwhile, you're not bothered at all.
Not at all. Just jerking off to guys on the internet.
I think it's so funny. So when you're jacking off with your phone on the Facebook Live,
Uh-huh.
it's almost like
so
a bar
ang-
of soap.
I am so...
You're like moving it up and down and like.
She kind of puts hers like,
Are you-
sets it up.
Are you a touch autistic?
Yeah.
Okay, dude.
How do you know that?
A doctor told him.
Well,
Doctor
no,
told
what
you.
it really is according to my current doctor, people with ADD don't like that touching stuff either.
Oh, but you can read social cues, okay?
Oh yeah.
Do you know it's a little rude that you have your shirt on right now?
No.
That's why you're
No.
autistic, because you won't take off your shirt like us.
Yeah, that's true.
You're autistic.
Let's do celebrity birthdays.
I think I kind of smell.
Celebrity birthdays. Cue the theme song.
Which celebrity was born today? So many celebrity birthdays, hooray! So many celebrities, today is the day for celebrity birthdays. Celebrity birthdays.
Sorry if I
Celebrity
smell.
birthdays.
That shirt was locking in my armpits.
that celebrities were born. There's
We have,
a new
we have quite a
celebrity
day of celebrity birthdays
every day.
for October 6th.
Can you start over? Nick was
Sorry.
doing a gag.
Very funny, Nick. Very funny gag.
Would you get off your fucking phone?
I'm not.
You're gonna tell me you're not on it? No, I'm using my phone as a camera. It's fucking miserable not staring at the thing. I can't fucking stand it.
I love it.
Dude, this day is... All right, it's October 6th.
Oh, except I forgot I blocked that lady on social media, so there's nothing to do with my phone anymore. I guess I'll just throw it out the window.
About the workflow. You can always look these up before the pod. Leave the tabs open.
I did look them up. I'm just double checking. The tabs are up. Jesus Christ. This guy's like an amateur. Like, he's giving me advice. Like, I haven't done this a billion times.
Just a workflow suggestion.
Hey, today is October 6th. You know what that means? It's Leandre DeVries' birthday.
Happy birthday, Leandre.
Happy birthday, Leandre.
He's from Wales. He turned 18 today. And he's a Libra.
You know what that means?
What's he from?
Hey,
What's movies?
let me do some. Let me do some
18
fucking
celebs.
gags. Say he turned 18 again.
He's 18.
You know what that means?
What's that mean?
Too old for Bobby Condon to have sex with.
Is our mutual
Because
friend?
Bobby Condon prefers people younger than 18.
Yes, I get that, of course. But I mean, what about the people on the podcast? They know him?
He was our first guest.
Okay, so there's a continuity established.
Yeah, and hopefully a future guest of the show.
Yeah. If we can get him, that's the guy.
If we
Just
can get
remember.
him.
Yeah.
That's the guy.
We should have gotten him while he was back instead of this joker.
You
I
should
know,
have.
man. This guy really is a Joker with his affected speech.
Yeah.
Just like the
should've.
Joker in the comic books.
It's like, do I really look like the kind of guy that has a plan? He doesn't talk like that.
Who, me or the Joker?
Hey, Leandre
I lost the
DeVries.
What's he
Leandre
from?
DeVries. I'm trying to figure it out.
do you mean,
Honestly,
what's he
I don't
from?
know. Representing the bars
He's from
half.
Wales.
He's representing the bars half of the. Yeah, that's right. He's from Wales. We already said that. Representing the bars half of the British singing and rapping duo Bars and Melody.
Oh.
He's the rapper from Bars and Melody.
Yeah, but he's a band
The
none
Welsh
of us listen
rapper.
to.
He met Charlie over Facebook
You don't know
in
who I
September of
listen to.
2013, and they auditioned together for BGT only 5 months later. Then they did a song Hopeful in July of 2014. Here's some interesting stuff about him. He's
No, it's not. You know you're not interested in the things you're saying.
He's the number
Who
7.
gives a fuck?
He's the number 7 Libra rapper.
Nikki.
Here's some interesting things about a person none of us know in the
Nikki,
room.
Be honest.
I'm honest.
Who looks better without their shirt on?
You
Stop it.
Of course
Come
it's
on.
you.
Don't do it. It
Of
bothers
course
me.
I'll be honest.
Is
All right.
Is my tattoo sexy?
Between the two of us with our
Nikki, is
shirts
my-
off, who fucks more?
Is my tattoo sexy?
I'm positive you fuck
I
more.
fuck way
Yeah.
more.
You lived
It'd
in a hallway
It
for
would
too
be
long to fuck
literally
more.
impossible to fuck less than me. I bet comedian Nathan fucks more than me these days.
I want his name bleeped.
No way.
Yeah, not a fucking chance. Oh, say something about how isn't funny. That's
I like how he's
all
running
like
a
him.
great show.
We
He's
all
very
like
funny.
him.
We not only like him, we all love him.
Well, he's a very funny guy, and I used to run a show at Patsy's. You both did it.
Yeah.
That's a running gag I want to do because I felt really bad about
I
calling
did your
him
show
not
at
funny.
Patsy's?
Of course you did.
I don't think I did.
You did do the show at Patsy's. I probably could find pictures. You had
I've never
a
done
shaggier
it.
haircut at the
I've
What's
time.
your
never
favorite-
done the show at Patsy's ever.
Nick, what's your favorite joke? The one.
Here's
where
what
he
pissed
smokes
me
weed?
off is they booked everyone from the thread on the show at Patsy's, but not me, the guy who created the thread.
Nick, what's your
I
favorite?
was so angry.
Nick.
show stunk.
Nick.
So what?
Nick.
But it was the
I
worst,
created the thread.
worst. You did create the thread.
What's your
it was
favorite?
the worst show.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting to the listeners. What's your favorite joke?
Wait, who are you saying this is going to be interesting to the listeners?
I like his one about coupons.
Look at Coupon Kevin.
Guy had a joke.
I actually
Yeah,
don't
guy had
remember
a
the joke,
job,
but it was
yeah.
about coupons.
Coupon Kevin. His name is Coupon Kevin.
Anyway, nice guy.
Yeah, and I know everyone's jokes. Do you know that?
You know
about
when
me?
comedians say someone is nice, like another comedian, they
They
say
mean
he's
they're
nice.
not funny. He's a
did you know-
He's a nice guy and he runs a great show and he's not funny. And I don't want to be friends anymore.
I don't know why you're putting this in your podcast.
By the way,
Why are
I'm
you two doing
boycotting Power Hour.
Oh,
Because
Jesus
I don't-
Christ!
I don't like their new host. And it really bothers me because it's like 2 blocks away from here. And I
here's
could
the thing.
walk. And I'm not going anymore. In
here's the
fact,
thing.
I'm going to start a Sunday mic there.
I'm gonna ask you this. Why do this? Why talk about this into the microphone?
You don't have any self-destructive impulses. You're so fucking pure.
I don't have the time
Why don't
for
you-
it.
why-
Do you ever read Fight Club?
This
I
guy.
have read Fight Club.
I know what he does
Happy
read.
to talk
the
about Fight
Communist Manifesto.
Don't you ever want to just
and I bet
destroy
you,
something
I bet
beautiful?
you haven't even read it
The
yet.
Chicago comedy scene. I want to destroy something beautiful. I want to destroy something beautiful.
You can't say one person you dislike.
I'm gonna get super.
Yeah, I heard you do this on a Steve episode, and as I was listening to it, it was like,
And he goes, Tully Blanchard. He said something stupid.
Yeah, he did say something funny.
Fucking dumbass.
I'm gonna get super ripped in like the next 3 or 4 months, and then I'm gonna see if I can find like some gang people to nail me to a cross downtown.
What did you say?
Gang people.
She gang people?
Well, it's not like a gang exactly. It's
I
more
thought
like,
he was going to say, I'm going to get super ripped and then I'm going to beat up.
I thought he was going to say.
It's gonna be like a
I
collective.
didn't think he was going to say gang people. That's what I thought.
It's not like a gang. It's like a collective of artists who want to nail a guy to a cross in downtown Chicago.
Wow, sounds
I was in downtown Chicago once. I posted a picture online. I saw a guy dragging around a cross on Easter. I was giving tours on a tour bus, and there was a fucking guy dressed like Jesus dragging a cross around Monroe Avenue, just down like a lunatic.
Good news, everybody. It's LeBron James Jr.'s
Happy birthday, LeBron James Jr.
He's from Akron, Ohio, just like LeBron. He's 14 today. He's a Libra.
You know what that means, Nick? Let me do the fucking
At
joke.
least I know who that guy is.
What's the
How
joke?
old is he today?
14.
Oh my god!
Do you know what that means, Nick?
Huh.
Nick, do you know what that means?
I think you're gonna say the same joke you already said.
He's a viable sex partner for Bobby Condon.
Yeah,
Future guest of the show if we can get him.
All my viable sex partners.
This is making me bummed out.
What open mic do
This
you
always happens about 3/4 into the
What
podcast.
open mic do you not go to?
I don't go to enough lately.
Could you at least talk shit about an open mic?
Yo, I'm gonna grab up on the mic,
Let go
talk
of that
about
mic.
open
Let go of
mic.
that
Don't
mic.
touch the mic.
Oh yeah, I can't touch the
Yikes.
mic.
It's
I
gonna
don't
be
have
noisy.
good mic skills at the end of the day.
You don't even go to open mics.
Not a lot. Not a lot of them.
Do you hate them all?
No, I just
Is it because of a certain person?
What are some?
honestly, the reason I don't love going to open mics much is because I get very anxious about whether or not my jokes are funny, and it's strange. But it's like as you're testing them out, you think they're funny, and then what if the crowd doesn't? Then you got to throw it away and start over. But I try to go. I go to the Shooters one. I go to Coles occasionally. I guess. Oh God, it's all a nightmare. But who likes work, right? You know, it's like if you want it to be your job, it's the work part of the job. It's like processing forms, or sending emails.
Have you ever heard something you know is going to be cut out of a podcast?
I don't think you should put this out. I don't think you should put this out. This was bad. This wasn't funny.
We'll clean it up in post.
Leave that in. It's kind of funny when the guest is being very honest. I think that's why
that was
Mark
so
Maron.
honest.
That's why Mark Maron
I'm a little
rocketed
scared
to
to tell
fame.
my jokes at open mics. What do they do a Nobel Peace
Or
Prize
he's
for
scared
honesty?
of us to talk shit about people, which is like the fucking lamest shit I ever heard. Dude, who gives a fuck?
Does LeBron James Jr.
Any of these people fucking matter? Me and Adam are gonna make it in show business. We can't talk shit about people on a podcast that 50 people are gonna listen to.
Does LeBron James
why
Jr.
don't-
have any fun hobbies?
But they
I'm
want-
already not gonna make it. So
so
this
gonna
is
make it.
It feels so good to say what I mean.
Do you think you're gonna make it, Nikki? Is that why you're scared?
That's why
I
you're
don't
scared to
make-
like
Tell-
in a
Nobody
relationship.
gives a shit about him smoking weed in college.
I don't make things and put them online.
I don't know
very
why you
easily.
pick on him. He's so nice.
He's the nicest
I
guy.
don't make things and put them online very easily. When I make a thing,
if he ever hears it, I don't think he'll think it's funny. I think
No,
it will hurt
he'll
his
be really
feelings.
yeah,
hurt.
what the fuck? And also, like, when I make things and put them online, I get very anxious about that too. I worry that everybody's gonna think I'm a fucking jagoff. I put out something that I thought was funny, but they didn't think was funny.
Yeah.
So no, I don't have the impulse to go on a podcast
You gotta-
and tell people to fuck off because they're not gonna even laugh. Like, why would they listen to me at all? You know, the only reason anyone would possibly listen to me in my dumb brain is because occasionally I'll say something funny. But for the most part, I'm like, they probably hate my guts every single second of the day. So if it's not funny, then why would they even want to know I exist?
Dude, you know what's funny or better than everyone? So who gives a fuck? These people are fucking stupid that you're trying to appeal to.
I'm not really with Jason on this. I just think a cruel,
It's not that I'm trying to
a
appeal
cruel
to anyone.
anti-hero is a good look for me. That's why I'm.
I do think your haircut is.
You
a
do look good
look.
with
It's
no
cool
shirt
hair.
saying you're a cruel
I
anti-hero.
think that the idea of making
I think I
things
might
is
turn
very
this.
hard.
I might get this tattoo touched up so it says men's rights activist.
Male
rights
male. You can't get
Like,
it
keep
less
the
letters,
M?
dipshit.
What, this guy's a fucking tattoo artist?
You
all of a
can't get
sudden?
less letters.
He's gonna
You
call
already have the letters.
There's-
They can't turn nothing.
What
You
if
have to laser
What
it
if I
off.
just put what if I just put that thing on the top of it so it says Male?
That's funny, Molly. I think male rights
You should
activists
change
is
your
really
tattoo
funny.
to say tamale.
Tamale. I think male rights activism is something that no one's talking about. Where you
Really? I
talk
feel
about
like
the
they
rights
talk about it
of
on
receiving
YouTube.
mail.
1 billion hours get uploaded every minute.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? What if you had to watch
You
all
know
the
what's even
content?
It's so hard to watch all of it.
Yeah.
Who else's birthday is it, Jason?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, this.
Did I?
If you need
before
notes
we
on
move
this segment,
you
I'm
should
happy to
know
give 'em.
LeBron James Jr. is a Libra.
All right.
Okay.
Of course. Everyone's whose birthday today will be a Libra.
This guy.
It's
Okay.
Libra season.
He got it.
No, we got
He
him.
got the bit. We got him. We got you.
I think didn't we already do this with him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
We got you. Now I'm not
Wait.
gonna get to say that it's Jazz Jennings' birthday.
You can.
She's
Just say it.
famous.
Is that Ken Jennings'
That's who
girlfriend. You thought I was gonna.
She's just a LGBT rights activist.
Boo.
Why are you doing this? It stinks. This fucking stinks. It might be funny for the weirdos who are listening how mad I'm getting.
Look at our chemistry, dude. We're so on.
You're not on.
We're on fire.
You keep stepping on each other's lines.
We said boo over each other at the same time. It was perfect.
Oh, but that is dumb. That was a bad joke. You don't believe those things.
You know that?
I do 25%.
Do you know that? Do you know LGB is like a? It's a Chicago. It's Let's Go Blues, right?
Never heard that. Bulls?
The Blues. Oh, is that the St. Louis team? It's hockey.
Yeah.
You're from Missouri.
I don't give a fuck about sports though, Nikki. I like theater and I like Jordan. No. No. Who's the guy I'm supposed to like now? Noam Chomsky.
Yeah.
I think Richard Wolff.
Liberal hero.
Richard Wolff, the socialist.
Who's the big?
Yeah, like
he's a socialist
Check
guy.
him out.
Yeah,
He's Chapo Trap House. You're a big Chapo
I'm a
Trap
big
House.
Chapo
socialist
guy.
now.
You're a Grey Wolf feed.
I think both men and women should be allowed to talk after 10 p.m. That's what I think. Okay, Let's Go Blue. So I was looking at my St. Louis friends posting the hockey season or whatever. And it's LGB, and I'm like, who are these? Why is everybody in St. Louis trans exclusionary?
They're trans erasure.
We got any more fun birthdays, Jason?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'll kill you. I'm leaving in 5 minutes.
Jennings.
I'm leaving in 4 minutes.
We don't want to do celebrity birthdays.
We have to
Do you want to wrap it up?
Oh wait, we can't do the ad, huh?
You could do the ad. You could do whatever you like, but if you
We can't do the ad for legal reasons.
Yeah, we've been cut off.
Not because our guest is a stinker.
We've been cut off, and they fucked up our car.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't say that on the podcast because we get sued.
Oh, you mean the
Well, I don't know.
corporation
Have you ever-
and fucked up your car?
Yeah, or what do you get? The hood ornament. They ripped it off,
What kind of car do you?
and I woke up with it in my bed.
What the fuck? What kind of car do you drive?
Cadillac.
So they put the Cadillac ornament right in the bed.
I woke up. It was on my pillow.
My God! And kind of
oil everywhere.
I didn't even realize they ran the oil through those things, but that makes sense because it's then close to the engine.
It
so
was
you're
disturbing.
saying they're kind
It's
of
disturbing because you ever have a mouse,
Yes.
and you're like, ooh, it's running around while I'm asleep around me because I have all this food in my bed.
Yeah.
It was like that.
Wow, that's horrifying. And they kind of like the company at hand is saying you're gonna end up like your Cadillac.
Don't
We're
talk
gonna
about it
take
anymore.
off
They want
one
it.
little part of you and put it in somebody's bed.
Do any of your shows have corporate sponsorship?
Yeah,
They
all
want
of
all the fucking money back. It's like
Yeah. You think we still got that money?
you spent it. I'm sure.
we make the fucking show. Like that's why they gave us the money. Was to
That's
make
why
the
we've been
show.
doing this shirts off thing. We're practicing for when we can't afford shirts anymore.
Yeah, and then you got to wear a barrel if you can wear anything.
Have you seen how much a barrel is? these days?
A barrel of oil, something like $53. Because of the goddamn
Plus,
OPEC.
the oil is very triggering.
I
for
think
me.
there's a town in Missouri that makes
that
like
traumatic experience I
80%
had.
of the barrels that exist in the world.
Wow.
Is it called Barrel, Michigan?
Nick, where were you during 9/11?
I was in 5th grade. I didn't
Were
find
you
out
in-
about it till I got home
Were you in
that day.
Champaign?
They didn't tell you at school?
From New Lenox, from
New
Joliet,
Lenox?
which
Where's
the phone autocorrects the toilet. It's only my fucking opener.
I know. I deliver pizzas in Joliet
Oh, really? Nice. Which one? Avril?
for
Oh, I bet you
San
can.
Fratillo's.
I don't think I've had them.
They didn't
My
tell
buddy worked for a place called Pizza for You, and they go, "Pizza for you, that's the one I choose."
They didn't tell you about 9/11.
Is that why we should
when you
not
were in
put this
school?
out? Because you sing songs like that?
The same pizza day after day. The same pizza day after day. That was the verse, and then
Now we're gonna have to do the pizza.
I thought
We're
you
gonna have to
wanted
do
us
the
to jump
pizza
in.
segment now.
the same pizza day after day. The same pizza day after day. Yeah,
Okay.
is
You're
there-
not
Go
gonna-
back and put the theme song in.
You're not going to do
for
the...
you.
I don't know what that song
The
is.
one I choose.
I
No
just
one would. It's
learned
like
it.
a weird. Yeah, yeah.
They didn't tell you about 9/11 in school?
No, I didn't find out until I got home and my mom yelled at me.
Oh, they
She's
wheeled
like, "What?
the-
You didn't find out about this? You didn't know about 9/11?"
They wheeled the TVs into the You got in trouble for forgetting 9/11 immediately.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, not even knowing about it. And then I remember I was like,
none of the people on the plane told you?
none of the people on the plane. I remember I was like, okay, 9/11 happened. That's fine. I'll sit down to watch Fox.
That's fine, you say.
Yeah, it's fine. And I sit down to watch Fox, and I'm like, okay, let's do the 2 Home Improvements and the 2 Simpsons that I watch every single day.
Yeah, me too.
And they didn't do it. Because
it sucked.
Like, yeah, exactly. It was like,
Only
this is fucking
9/11.
bullshit. I don't give a fuck.
Worst week of TV.
Oh, my God.
In
They
history.
canceled everything. They canceled football. They canceled
Immediately. That's
Cartoon Network. You could watch like Tom and Jerry on like a fucking asshole at the time.
Why are they canceling The Daily Show? This is a news show.
That says something about the country, I think, is that right after 9/11 happened, we immediately let the terrorists win.
Yeah.
Yep. Here's the thing about 9/11 at school. The next day I said, my mom said we should just bomb these kingdoms or bomb these countries that kingdom come. And my teacher was like, we're not going to talk about 9/11 in class anymore. I ruined it for the whole class.
Oh.
Yeah, but
By saying something pretty conservative. Are your parents conservative?
very conservative. Yeah.
Is that why you're
Incredibly.
That's why
loud.
you're. Is that why you're such a cuck?
You're so far. Is that why you're so far left? You're basically a parody of the left.
Oh, I don't know if I am. I used to be more.
I like you look at me.
Here's a problem.
This
I'm
is a
full
joke
of
not for Nick.
contradictions now.
Nick would never laugh at this.
Yeah, that
He
is
looks at
funny.
me.
I'm full of contradictions because I also like sell software during the day, which is not very socialist.
Yeah.
Sell software.
Do you know that every socialist you know is like that? Where they just like to talk to their friends about it in coffee shops while they go do their fucking corporate job?
Not really though. I mean, most of the socialists I know don't make a lot of money, but they work for like institutions or like a lot of them are teachers, which is like, yeah, you can't. They're teachers for the public school district, so it's not the most radical thing in the world, but it is radical enough.
Okay, Nick, you ready to start the podcast?
That would be so funny. It's like, yeah, this was all the cold open.
I just say that because it's 4.
Yeah, okay. Well, do you need me to wrap up anything? Any other segments?
Did we
any
do
bits?
everything we needed to do?
Let's do a little live math.
Is mathematics projected by human consciousness onto the universe? Live math.
Oh yeah, live math.
That sounds funny. What do you do? Just math?
Yeah.
Just do math live.
What's 4 plus 10 plus 12?
4 plus 10 plus 12. And you don't want me to use the...
No calculator.
4 plus 10 is 14 plus 12. 24 plus 26.
Do 6 times 9.
That's 48. Right? No, I don't know. No, 54. It's 54 because it's going to
Whoa.
be 60. Here's how I do my nines. I
know how to
the
do
number
it.
times
I know
10, and then I take
know
away
how
the number.
to do the 9s.
But that's my trick for doing the nines. I don't know if anybody saw it.
I got a way better
Can you
trick
do
than that.
11s?
Which,
Well, if it's single digits, they add up to 9. So it's like 54. 5 plus 4 equals 9.
yeah, but
So
okay, that's
you
good.
can do
that's
that
good.
1 through 9. 9 times 9 is 81. What's 81 divided by... No one could do it divided by. That's impossible.
Yeah, try it.
Do 81 divided by 3.
27.
Yeah, because I did 81 divided by 9 is 9. 9 times 3 is 27.
Wow, that was pretty good. I wasn't there yet.
Yeah.
Do 27 times 27
I got it. I'd have to think
Whoa.
about it. I mean,
Well,
okay,
20
so
times
7,
I could do it
49. If
20 times 20 is 4,000.
I ain't gonna do
7 times 7 is 49. Is it 4,049?
Is it?
I don't know.
See,
Is there
his
any
idea is
way,
better
Is
for
there any
mental.
way to figure it out?
His idea is better for mental. My it's only gonna work on paper.
I think I'm
because I'm
wrong.
fucking putting floating integers and shit.
Yeah, I gotta fake draw
What are you
it.
gonna do?
What is it? 27 times 27. 7 times 7 is 49.
Yeah, keep that on the side. Now do
But
20
don't you
times
have
20.
to? But
now do
don't,
20
don't
times
you have
20.
to do
Oh,
the
it's
7 times the
400.
2?
No, don't worry about that. Don't do that. Do 7 times 7 is 49. Then do the 20 times 20, and I think we're gonna be there.
It's 400. 449.
4,000.
I think so too. Well, let's take a fucking
Is
look.
20
And
times
I know
20,
it's a little bit against the
No,
spirit of
400,
the exercise, but
449.
I did it wrong the first time.
Yeah.
isn't this hard stuff?
That's
I
why
don't-
we
I
do.
think
That's
some
why we do
people
this
can do it.
segment.
Some people can do it in their head, but
What do you think I is?
729. Now we were missing 300 times. 300 300 times the butt
You're way off. What do you think I is
in this equation.
in math? Yeah.
Oh, I think
If it said like 7i,
Yeah.
is that how you write it?
I's a thing. I can't remember.
Yeah,
I
it's
think it's
like
the square root of
It's like
-1.
7 plus 1, 7 plus 2, 7 plus 3. It's some shit like
I
that.
do a bit like this. I do. What about exclamation point? Like 6
Oh
exclamation
yeah,
point.
that's where it's 7 plus 6 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus
But
2 plus
it's,
1.
You're
Yeah.
right, but it's times.
Oh, it's
6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2.
Why would you ever need to do that?
It's called factorial, and it's a way that statistical models will break down. It's also a way that
It's about the cube. They do that. You see
What's
the cube?
9 times 9?
Cube. I love the movie Cube. I talk about the movie Cube all the time. It's such a cool movie because it's all one room, but they changed the light panel, so you think it's an infinity cube. Yeah, Cube rocks. Dude.
Well, this really petered out, and I regret about half the stuff I said.
Do you? I thought this was one of our best episodes.
I think I'm a great podcast guest. I really do.
Nick, did you do your homework?
Did they do? We gave them some homework. Did they do their homework? They do. We gave them some homework. Did they do it?
I did my homework. In school, you mean?
No,
For the podcast.
for the podcast. Read your homework, and we'll call it a day.
Oh.
Wait, no.
Did you
What?
tell me to do homework?
Do we have more shit to do? You want to do more math?
Reading
Yeah,
the
what's
text here.
5 times 4?
5 times 4 is going to be 24. No, I don't know. 24, 20. It's going to be 20.
What's 20 times 5 times 4?
20 times 20 is 400.
What's 4?
There's no.
What's,
You didn't tell me to do
What's 20 times 5
You didn't tell me to do any
fourths?
homework, but I am going back in our text messages to the Acorns debacle. How did that turn out? You still fucking around on acorns.com?
Oh God, fuck acorns. I can't figure out how to get it off my shit. Because he got me too.
I took all the money out to fix my car.
Was
Wait
it a
a
lot?
second.
It was a lot. Yeah.
Do you make money?
Did you end up getting the affiliate bonus?
Just hang out on it? No. I didn't,
God damn it! You fill out a support ticket.
No, I didn't do
Fuck
it. I didn't
you,
do
I told you you
anything,
could've.
Nikki, because I'm a little beta cuck. I didn't want to admit
I
it.
should have handled that.
I didn't want to admit it the whole time, but I have been.
I was in that industry.
Also, Mike Myers didn't even sign up with my code. He just signed up all by himself.
It's fine. This shit happens all the time. I was in affiliate marketing for a while. What you got to do is just prove to them with proof. And they're like, okay, because no one does it. So they say, like, we'll give you $1,000 if you do this. And then people will try and they won't do it. And then at the same time, I'm trying to see how much money's in there. You could have gotten it. Fuck. Why does it want me to do this?
I wish I were rich and mean.
Yeah, being rich would be so cool.
I wish my friend Sam would text me back. I think I made her mad.
Girl Sam or boy Sam?
Girl Sam.
Yeah, that sounds right. Because you said her.
Mm-hmm. Which we're not
I mean,
really
it's not
supposed
always.
to do anymore.
Yeah, it's not always the case that
No, but-
her is a woman.
Read your homework. I don't want to be here anymore.
Buddy, you didn't tell me about any homework. Was the reason I brought up the acorns.
So you didn't do your homework?
It wasn't assigned.
So you didn't do it?
It wasn't properly assigned.
So you didn't do it?
See, this is the problem with the left.
Here's the real problem. What's the homework? I'll fucking improv it like I did in real life.
What did you learn this summer?
I learned that if you ever think to yourself, maybe I should invest in cryptocurrency, you're going to want to look at the whole year pattern and not buy when it's 8,000 a coin. You're going to want to buy when it's 6,000 a coin. But hopefully, we get back to 10K a coin come December. I've been Jordan Peterson. Thank you for listening to my talk.
I learned this summer that self-improvement is just a pathway to the realization that love is a lie.
Yeah.
Damn. That's some Jordan Peterson.
I didn't learn anything this summer. My ex broke up with me, and I spent most of it moving and trying to get my life back together.
I think
I
that's
learned
what the pie should
I
be
hate
about.
gay people for like a few months, and now I'm kind of coming off that.
I learned that
My ex was gay.
Bahrain has a really small population. They're like 1.5 million or something.
Bahrain, what's that?
It's a country, a kingdom actually.
Oh, you know, ever had Baja Blast at the Taco Bell?
I pick them up for customers sometimes.
Is that what they
Of
drink?
course I have had
Is that
one.
what they?
It's
Is
been
it
a
called
while.
that because it's from Bahrain?
I think
Gotta
so.
be. Yeah, they made it.
It's the
That's their claim to fame.
It actually when it rains in Bahrain, it's Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
That's why it's called Bahrain.
Bahrain. It was a Purple Rain parody.
Gotcha,
I don't know if
buddy.
there's actually a ha in the middle. It might just be Bahrain.
Baja?
Bahrain.
Is it Baja?
It's like a long
Long pause. Oop, I keep hitting that.
What else did I learn this summer? Jason's gay.
I'm gay.
That's something
I'm
I
only
learned.
30% gay.
Is that what you think you are, 30?
Well, somebody, a trans woman told me that.
I think I'm about 30. Nikki, how gay are you?
I don't know, probably 50
Half
gay.
and a half?
Half and half gay. I don't know. I do.
Is
wonder
that why you're ethically non-monogamous?
ethically non-monogamous? I do wonder about if I'm gay because it sounds fun, and I probably am not identifying as gay.
Why does it sound fun? It sounds like people hate you when you're gay.
Not anymore.
But I mean, it's fun to
Isn't
be
that
the
not
person
fucking
you feel
high
that
school?
you are. It's fun to be
I
the
hate
person
gay
that
people.
you feel you are. So but my family and my friends were not particularly accepting of gay people.
It's tough to tell your dad you're gay.
Yes.
I just didn't do it.
You know what? It's tougher to tell them you're 50% gay.
And if you're at like 30 like me, it's like, why? You don't need that.
Here's a real
You don't
truth.
need to have that conversation.
Here's the real truth.
Your dad.
Overwhelmingly do find myself more attracted to women than men. You know?
So you're
No.
not
It's
50-50.
a fucking
I'm
bummer.
probably not.
You're like a 30 like us.
I'm probably
Yeah.
not even at 30.
I'm not attracted to men,
I
but
don't
I'm
know.
attracted to dick.
That's definitely going to get you on the 30 range.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not attracted to
I don't like the
dick that much.
whole
I'm like-
body, the masculine body.
body.
I kind of
I
want
don't know what I
I
want.
like
like
a smooth,
I like a nice, smooth lady.
pear-shaped woman
Yeah.
body.
I want like a Twinkie boyfriend, but when we get home, I want to be the girl.
Okay, so you want literally
Whoa.
Twinkie the kid, the guy with the hat and the lasso.
like a little Asian guy with
Where'd all
not,
that cream come
not
from?
much
Adam.
body hair. And I want to work at like a steel mill or something.
Yeah, like
And then and he works in like he's like a programmer or something.
Sure.
And I come home from work all sweaty and
kind of like the
want him
village
to-
people.
I want him to tell me to get down on all fours and walk and crawl to him and suck on his feet. And I'll play coy like I don't want to do it.
But you really do?
Yeah, I really do.
Damn.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I hope you can realize that dream.
I'm not even trying. I don't even look
tell
at. I don't even look at guys on Tinder. I'm a coward.
I'll tell you
wow.
what.
I say women only.
Why
I
don't
would
you
say the
try
first
it?
thing you do is
I'll try it.
Why
first
not,
thing you do is
dude?
go to a steel mill.
Would you
wanna
feel
watch it.
shameful for doing gay stuff?
Yeah, I feel shameful about doing straight stuff though.
Do you?
Oh.
Mm.
Well, then there's no
I don't
difference
feel.
on that.
I feel
it's
some shame for gay stuff and then no shame for straight stuff.
I don't know.
Maybe it's a. Oh, you grew up kind of rural, didn't you?
I grew up outside the cities,
Yeah.
basically in Chicago
That might be-
suburbs.
that might be the difference.
I don't inclined to do the gay stuff.
You
but
never-
I look at
you ne-
horrible pornography.
you-
and
you
What do you
ne-
watch?
women. What do you watch? What porn do you watch?
Yeah.
What porn
Cue
do
the
you
theme
watch?
song. All of my friends watch porn, and my enemies watch porn too.
Yeah, mine too.
My mom and my dad watch porn, and my ex-girlfriend watches porn.
I don't talk
What
to
porn
my
do
ex,
you watch?
but she probably does.
What porn do you watch? What kind of porn do you
What,
watch?
uh,
What do you
Come
watch
on, tell me
porn?
what you watch.
What kind of porn?
I'll tell
do
you what I watched.
Well, you said
most
it's horrible.
recently.
I want to know.
I found this one called it's like Sin.
This is, by the way, the second porn you're describing on the show, and Nick hasn't described
I've been
one.
having a rough
Bothering me.
few weeks, Jason. They're like an hour long, and it's just
You watch an hour-long porno?
you don't watch the whole thing.
Oh.
On Pornhub, they show you the parts in the
Yeah, they
you
give
can
you the
scrub to the
annotations.
part.
You
Yeah,
know what you could do too, and I've been doing this on YouTube a lot. Crank it up to 2x speed. Double the content, same amount of time.
that's literally a line from Jordan Peterson's book.
Yeah. Another thing too is the only way to
Wow,
tolerate
Nick,
Jordan
great
Peterson
minds
is
think alike.
it's true. You guys know Stefan Molyneux?
Yeah,
That's like, all right, I listen to Jordan Peterson. I haven't ruined my life. How do I do that? You go to Stefan Molyneux. He tells you to cut ties with your entire family.
yeah.
That guy rocks. You know how he got famous? Is he started doing therapy live on the podcast and just broadcast. He goes, I'll give you free therapy, but we got to broadcast it live. And then the APA or whatever the hell, the American Psychological Association, or maybe North American, was like, oh, that's illegal. You're not a therapist anymore. And he goes, okay, I'll do the same thing. I used to be a therapist. I know enough about it. I'm still going to do it. Support the Patreon. Cut ties with your family. Give me money and cut ties with your family. That guy fucking
That guy
brain
rules.
genius. Yeah, I mean, like, great
I
way to
love
make a
it.
ton of money.
And I kind of agree.
Cut ties with your family. Give me money.
Your family sounds terrible.
Just say the-
they
just
won't
say-
accept you for being 50% gay.
Just say the last one you watched. Just describe it to me.
I look at, say, called many vids, but I don't buy the vids. So that's
So-
why I feel
so
bad
you watch
about
the
not
it.
a sin.
previews?
Yeah, exactly. I feel horrible about it because it's like
many vids.
yeah.
The previews are that good.
The ladies that like into pornography have to look like they enjoy being there.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's really
not me.
a bummer. It's like, oh boy. But it's like a site where the content creator gets the bulk of the money, but I don't
you just watch
put
the
my money where
previews.
my mouth is. Yeah, I don't
Do you
put my money where my mouth
remember
is.
Juicy Clips?
No.
It was a pay site back when on the old internet, but you could watch I think they might have just been GIFs
Yeah.
or real quick little previews.
There's
need
GIF
the whole
porn
video.
on Tumblr. Some people just
Some
watch.
people love the Tumblr, but
Yeah.
I don't need the whole video. Pornography is so strange. There's like so much of it that it's like even like a connoisseur. Like let's say you're like, I'm just gonna do this 8 hours a day. You'd still never even find it all. It's like crazy.
No, not even close.
No, it's crazy. Yeah.
You'd be hard pressed to watch all of Jordan Peterson's videos.
If you did it 8 hours a day,
Yeah.
you wouldn't have time to clean your
What
goddamn
happens is,
room. That's
you
for
ever,
sure.
You ever get such a specific interest in a weird kind of porn that you run out?
I
That
will-
sucks.
I
Yeah,
will-
you're like,
I
God
will-
damn it, I'm fucking weird.
On occasion, I'll figure out a lady's name and then I'll watch everything she's got.
And then you run out.
Yeah, because she got
And you get disappointed.
put
You're
in
like, "Yeah, I wish there
the
was
trunk
more."
of somebody's car or something.
Yeah, I always wonder what happens like when a porn star's career ends. Where do they go?
There's
They're
a
just
great podcast about this, that the guy who did John Ronson, and he looks into the Pornhub and the effects of it, and it seems like where they go is just into consumer industries, like going to work at a store or a restaurant or a nurse. But there's this one dude who was in like 100 pornos, and he was a great male nurse. And as you probably know, they need male nurses more than they need female nurses because they can lift and they can do all kinds of fucking
I
shit.
thought this guy was
So-
on the left.
Well,
yeah, get Nick in there.
like
Like,
that's
goddamn
not
it, it's
a-
just like having another female nurse.
No. I'll tell you what. Yeah. There is a gender imbalance in nursing, and it's more
There's
women
no
than men.
gender imbalance. I don't even know
Well,
what,
I mean,
what
if you
team
look at
that's
nursing,
on.
anyway.
Men and women
wonder
are
what
exactly
Jordan
the
Peterson
same,
would
except
say
women
all
are
this.
smarter.
Here's the thing. So the
Is
guy,
that
guy's
what
a
we're
great
supposed
fucking
to
nurse.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Guy's a great nurse.
People like
they
Nick always
fire
tell
his
you that.
ass. They fire his ass
They fire his
doing
ass
porn?
for
because he was in
porn.
porno. And he
And
was
they
a great
need him
nurse,
to
and
lift.
They fired his ass.
What do you
And they
think
needed him.
how many pornos do you think you can get away with?
None. It was their thought at the hospital. They said,
Maybe
your
you can get a
patients,
job
they
at
might
another
look you
hospital.
up online afterwards and jack off to you. And it's like, well, is that who cares?
You
Sounds
just
awesome.
take a
Yeah, exactly. Right? It's like, who gives
Whoa,
a
that
fuck?
guy could have fucked me?
Yeah,
you
exactly.
just take a picture of the guy and go jack,
I mean,
jack
sure.
off to that.
But what if, you weren't?
You should
were
see some
looking
of my
up for a
videos on
different
Facebook.
reason. I don't know. Yeah, I should. Next time, three-way me into the message, and I'll see.
I have accidentally almost got people in on it because you could bump it and add someone to the call.
Every now and then, somebody in my
God,
group
that sounds
chat.
like hell.
Every now and then, somebody in my group chat will storm out as a gag, and I'm the admin. I'm the fucking admin, baby. And I have to let
He's
him.
talking about a group chat I'm not in. And he has control over it.
I have to let him back in, and the first option is always that chick I messaged every day for 4 months. I want to go home and be sad, Jason. Can we be done?
No, we gotta hang out after this, Adam. You got to bro down,
I
have
had
some
to pee
coffee.
so bad, I'm gonna pee.
Oh, pee in one of the LaCroix cans. It's a gag.
Oh,
it's
we've
a
done
gag
it
we
with
do.
the Steve
Come
episode
on,
that you did with
Nikki.
guys.
Come
All right,
on,
how
Nikki.
much of the
Great.
Steve?
It's been a
You
great
wanna do
show.
shirts off
Come on, dude. It would
time?
be
I'm not
so
gonna
great.
pee in a can.
Steve did.
That's-
Me and Adam just looked away.
That's wild,
Yeah.
but I'm not going to do it. And it's been a great time. And
I want
wish you
everyone to
luck.
hear this coward.
And I think that we had a lot of fun today on the podcast. I do think you could button up some of the workflow. You could probably tighten this up and really make this a thing that you could devote your life to. You can
Nikki,
clean your room to this.
Why
thing.
don't you plug something, and then why don't you quit talking to me on Facebook for about a month?
I talk to you on Facebook. The truth is, I find it
He's
very
saying
hard.
quit talk to him.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
He's
saying?
disappointed in you.
Well, I thought you were saying you wish I talked to you more.
I thought our relationship was something like brothers, but I feel more now like I'm your dad.
You think you're my dad?
I feel like I'm the
You
guy.
think you're my dad?
I feel
I
like
thought we were great friends, but now I feel like the guy who's fucking your girlfriend and you don't know about it.
What?
You're a
but
cuck.
that you'd be okay with that because you're ethical.
Ethically a cuck.
Ethically cuck. The cucks, they got a hard road to climb too, don't they?
Yeah.
Give it up for the cucks, folks.
There's gonna be
Pour one out for the cucks tonight.
Which one? I thought we were the cucks.
There's gonna be a big thing in the future of it's okay to be a cuck. It's just a fetish some people have.
Yeah,
Like being gay is a fetish.
two
yeah.
2 years.
Being gay is a fetish. You just
What's your favorite?
someone hurt you.
What's your favorite?
Yeah, my ex. Dude.
What's your favorite kink to shame?
Pretty obvious.
My favorite kink to shame.
I'm trying to think about your act. I'm sure you kink shame something in there.
I probably don't because I don't talk a lot about sex. I talk about, you know what I've noticed about my act lately?
Huh.
Most of the people listening to it are like, we don't like this. You ever notice it? Where you're just like, oh, I never noticed it. But I think the things I'm saying are funny, but the whole crowd of people listening are like, I can't stand this shit. What's this guy talking about? What the fuck? I don't know what he means.
I do not relate to that because I'm great.
No, but the kink I probably think is funny to shame or pay pigs are pretty funny to shame.
Oh,
Why?
people give
What
away
you gotta
money.
fucking pick on those guys.
What do you got to pick on the pay pigs for?
You think they don't have it hard enough?
They
How
gotta have it
fucking
hard.
Twisted,
They got it
you gotta
bad.
be to
They
do
gotta
this.
have it hard.
But you know what? That's the best reason to pick on them
Here's the king I like to
because
shame.
they're the worst.
I like to shame.
People should pick on the worst, and we should love the people who are great.
That's a good idea. I've never
See,
thought of
It's
it.
like
we're-
Nietzsche
we're,
said.
We're different that way.
It's
I think
slave
you
morality.
need to hate tens, and you need to probably just be a pay pig.
You're
ten.
a slave
Say
morality.
tens.
You're in a
Tens
slave
is
morality.
10.
It's like a lady that'll make you pay
It's
for
like
dinner.
a guy is rich and powerful and strong and handsome,
This
and
guy
everyone's
wants
like,
to
he's
suck his
bad.
cock. I say
Because
we
he has
cut
all the
it-
good qualities.
I say we cut his
Meanwhile,
cock off.
Me like, I'm a poor, sad gay person, and everyone's like, oh, you're great.
One of the first
I
rules
don't
of
know why
radio
he's
is
gay.
don't talk over to other people. When one person talks, you gotta give them the floor. So when he talks like that,
Bad news,
you
Nick.
look him in the eye and you don't talk
This
until
guy-
he's fucking
This guy
done.
thinks it's a fucking fireside chat.
You think
We're
it's
in
a
the
fucking
future
radio?
now, Nikki.
This ain't radio.
You gotta get the nice, clean audio. Don't you listen to these things? You don't want to hear
no.
people talk over each other.
You think I listen to this?
These things?
You
No,
know what the
I don't know why you
problem-
listen to your own podcast, but I mean other people's podcasts.
Me and
You
Adam
don't
just have
talk
too many
over
good
it.
jokes that we have to get in.
Yeah.
That is a problem. And the solution is a joke net to catch them all and then throw them back to the water so fish could eat them.
I feel like that could not have possibly been everybody's birthday that it was today.
All right, we're done. Good night. Thanks for listening.
Thanks, Nikki. You can see Nikki all around town.
Thank you for listening to the episode.
Well, you did it, you idiots. You made it. You wasted another hour of everyone's time.
Yeah, I would think you're really intelligent, unlike Adam.
Good job. You listened to a podcast, you fucking prick.
I disagree. You guys are really intelligent and beautiful and great. Just kidding. I'm with Adam. You guys suck.
If you like the episode on a computer, you're going to love it in a bar.
Check out our live show May 8th at Gallery Cabaret with special guests
Dale
Mick
Peak.
That's right,
Friend
folks.
of the show, friend of the family. Weak left hook.
Week Left Hook. Also, he listens to every episode.
He's
a huge fan.
Biggest fan. The only reason we're having him on the show is because he's such a big fan of it.
Yeah, he's always asking us to be on the show. We always say no.
When you come to the bar to see the show, we want you to all spend $8 on Pepsi Cola Classic. You can drink it no matter what you're addicted to, even if it's a woman's Instagram. Speaking of Instagram, Nikki was on the show. He's got one of those. He's got two, actually. There's a fake one, and we think maybe Jason's ex-girlfriend made it.
Anyway, I'm really sad. I miss my ex.
I miss a woman that I only met twice.
Well, you're a vaped nut.
That's the last thing she said to me. Thanks for watching.
We were watching Robocop, and we thought it was a really good movie. Then we were watching Robocop 3, and we thought there should be a Robocop 2. Robocop 2, Robocop 2, Robocop 2, Robocop 2. 2.